Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Real Housewives of Orange County. Kelly Dodd prepared to bully Shannon Beador without her friends. And can Shannon put up a good fight? Okay guys, before I get into the video, I need to have a quick conversation with you guys. Something that I think you guys should really know. So if you just want to skip straight to the video part, I will timestamp it in the description box, okay? Now, what I want to talk to you about is racism and my channel. Okay, so when I decided to, well, let me even go further back. The way that I get paid is through sponsorships, okay? Yes, Google will pay you some, but they're inconsistent. They will strike you at the drop of a dime or say you use this word. I could use one word and they would say you're not getting paid for that video. So for me to bring in consistent revenue, it's through sponsorships, okay? Now, sponsorships put you in categories. They prefer for a African American host to have an African American audience. They think that, well, it's not going to work if you're black and you're talking to a white audience. We prefer if you had a black audience. And I could have did that and just went with all black shows, only talk about black people, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's your choice. That wasn't my choice because that wasn't my world. I have a multicultural family. I have multicultural friends. That's my world. I'm not just all black. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do. I said no. They said it will never work. And for the longest time, I took a serious pay cut for it because they said, this is not going to work. We're not going to, oh, no. You got a black girl needs a black audience. After time, they realized that it worked, okay? Because people can't be put into a certain category. I don't care what race you are. We all understand what it feels like to be cheated on. It's certain things that it's just a human element. And so after a while, other channels seen that it worked, and then they came along and tried to do the same thing. But I was one of the first bloggers that was doing multicultural things. I wasn't going to be defined by just being a black woman with a black audience. There's nothing wrong with that. And matter of fact, they get paid. That's smart. I had people not come on my show who were black. There was like, no, you have a white audience. That's not going to help me out. So for anybody to call me racist is just pure asinine. We can't always laugh and have a good time on this channel. Sometimes we have to talk about serious issues because you know why? That's what happens in the world. And sometimes the subject of racism is going to come up. We got to talk about it and approach it as if we're adults. And for anyone to just say that, oh, I feel a certain way because I'm black, it's dumb. Know that, take a look at my channel, look at the shows that I cover. From day one, multicultural. So that's ridiculous. If anyone thinks I'm racist, get that out your mind and attack me on something else. Now let's move on to the video. So let's talk about this cheat sheet article, which Kelly the Tormentor, that's what I would call Kelly Dodd, because now that she's gotten her way and Vicky and Tamara are gone and only Shannon's left, oh, poor Shannon. You are going to be tormented the entire season. You know what I would do if I were you, Shannon? I just might fire myself. I mean, this is going to be a hell of a season for Shannon. So let's talk about this interview that she gave yesterday. Someone asked Kelly if Shannon Beador stayed on the job because she needed money, okay? Like, why didn't she quit with her friends? And this was Kelly's response. She said, she's not friends with any of us. Like, she didn't even answer the question, okay? She goes on, she says, she was about the three amigas. I was good friends with her off camera, which was sad. Watch and see what happens. Watch and see what happens? What are you... What are you trying to say, Kelly? Oh, poor Shannon. Poor Shannon. This is going to be a torturous season for one of my faves. And I don't care if you guys don't like her. She's one of my faves for personal reasons. I love Shannon Beador, even when the three amigas were there. But I feel sorry for her now. I mean, let's have this conversation, guys. Is it smart for Shannon to stay on? She knows what she's going to do. And a newly empowered Kelly feels that, hey, I got my way. I got rid of that old hag Vicky Gunvalson. There might not be no stopping her now, people. I mean, that's just what I think. Like, I'm afraid. I'm scared of Kelly Dodd, people. Very scared. Anyway, the article goes on. Another fan says to her, she said, this is a fan talking. She says, Shannon will be scrounging around for friends now that Vicky and Tamara are gone. Maybe she shouldn't have burnt so many bridges with her holier than thou attitude. And Kelly liked the post, people. Oh God, I mean, Torment Kelly is going to be an unhinged, unstoppable. This is going to be hard for me to watch because I know what Shannon's about to run into. Okay, people, she liked the post. So another fan asked, how is she going to deal with Shannon this season? And she says, the same way I have with the other 5 that got fired. We'll see. Ooh, Kelly Mussolini is on. No. Kelly Jong-un. She's like Kim Jong-un. Okay, people? She's going to be a dictator out for blood. And her number one prime target is going to be Shannon Beador. Now, what I want to know, do you guys think that Shannon's just doomed? I mean, is there anything that Shannon can do to prevent this torturous season? You have to get it. You have to understand that none of them like her, okay? They're all piling up against her, because Emily does whatever the group does. So does Gina. Then you got Bronwyn, who feels empowered because she's, has her new friends coming on the show. This is going to be horrible, okay? I mean, I thought they got rid of the old blood to bring on fresh new storylines, fresh new talent, not to bring on brand new torturous bully scenes, okay? And that's what it's setting up to be, people, okay? I thought when they got rid of the old blood, they were going to bring in new people to have new storylines so we can get back to what I call the golden years of the Housewives. In the beginning, when everyone got along. This doesn't sound like it's heading towards the golden era. It sounds like, Vicky Gunvalson, Tamara Judge bullying part 2. At least to me, that's what it sounds like to me. But as I say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. So what I want to know today in the comments section is, since they got rid of Tamara and Vicky, do you think the Real Housewives of Orange County specifically can return to what it was in the golden era? Or are we just setting this up to be more of the same? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.